Welcome back, tool fans. Tonight, we have new tool announcements from Milwaukee, DeWalt, Makita, Bosch, Spyder, and more.
Tim tests a flagship from Bosch, Robillard lights up the job site, Jonathan aims to give away $1 million in tools, and we have a new limited use platinum tool deal.
All of that and more coming up next on The Tool Show.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm Sarah, that's Rob, and Milwaukee had a few unique tools announced this week, starting with this little guy. That's the new M12M Spectre 360 inspection camera. It features a 4.3-inch LCD screen displaying a crisp 720p image. It has an on-screen interface, making it simple to capture images and video, but no audio. The 10mm camera head allows for easy access and can fit within a patchable 3/8-inch hole in drywall. And to keep your view straight, it offers digital image rotation at the push of a button. This thing is perfect for drain applications or peeking behind a wall. The 32GB micro SD card means that you can easily store and transfer your photos and videos. Launching in April, it will come in a 4-foot model for $229 and a 10-foot model for $259. And you can add a 4-foot camera to the 10-foot kit for another $109. But Milwaukee wasn't done blowing us away just yet. Boom!
What is that thing?
I don't know, but it says Milwaukee on it!
Yeah, that means I'll probably buy it.
Well, it's actually a new SCS Plus Sledge floor scraper with a 5-inch wide, sharpened, flexible blade that claims to deliver 25% more material removal than things that remove 20% less. Don't math check me, nerds. You can pick one up this spring for an undisclosed amount of Milwaukee Fun Bucks.
Okay, so what exactly is the ratio of Milwaukee Fun Bucks to Shroot Bucks?
Well, it's unicorns to leprechauns.
Okay, that makes sense. Moving on to DeWalt, who announced 2 new drills this week that are boasting some pretty big numbers. That is the new DCD 793 20-volt max brushless half-inch drill driver, and that's the DCD 798 hammer drill. Now, DeWalt says they're both engineered for optimal speed, control, and precision instead of minimal speed, control, and precision. Good choice, guys. The drills each featured a 2-speed transmission, variable speed trigger, and a half-inch metal ratcheting chuck. The 793 is now 2 inches shorter in length compared to the 771 and delivers 16% more power. The new 798 has an integrated hammer mode, and it's 1 inch shorter than the 778. Now, the 28,050 BPM in hammer mode makes it perfect for masonry drilling. Both versions of the drill produce 404 unit watts out, which is DeWalt's magic power number, so I don't know, I guess that's good. And they have 1,650 RPM no-load speeds. The DCD 793 will be available soon for $159 in a kit, and the DCD 798 hammer drill version will be just $20 more.
Wrapping up Makita's new tool announcements for February, we have a 40-volt Max XGT brushless 21-inch self-propelled commercial lawnmower, the GML01. Once again, Makita is aiming the latest XGT edition directly at landscaping pros, apparent in both its performance and in its price. It features a brushless motor that delivers 2,800 RPM, but offers a quiet mode that reduces noise by slowing it to 2,300 RPM. It runs on a single 40-volt XGT battery, but to keep it running longer, it includes an auto-switching 2-bay system. The rear-wheel drive self-propelled cruise control ranges from 1 to 3 miles per hour and cuts up to 1 1/5 acre in 108 minutes with 2 8-amp-hour batteries installed. You can pre-order one now for a low $949. And finally, Makita has a new Weeble Wobble that won't fall down. The 40-volt Max XGT cordless upright LED area light has 3 power modes, ranging from 1,500 to super bright 5,500 lumens. You can spread the light in 360 degrees or focus it on either side. You can either power it with an XGT battery or plug it in with an extension cord. You can even daisy chain up to 8 of these lights together. The new light will ship in May for $699.
Bosch has a few more surprises for us this week, starting with the Bosch GDS 18V 330C 18-volt brushless half-inch impact wrench with friction ring. It claims 330 foot-pounds of max fastening torque and 590 foot-pounds of max breakaway torque. It hits with 3,300 IPM and has an auto bolt release mode that stops rotation when the bolt is loosened so you don't drop your nuts. Or bolts.
Rob!
You can pick up the new Bosch GDS 18V 330C today for $219 bare. Now, Bosch also announced the GKS 18V22L 18-volt brushless 6.5-inch circular saw. The L at the end of that insufferable model number means it's blade left, like you typically find on a worm drive, ideal for you right-handed users. It has the same 5,000 RPM as the Sidewinder brother. You can pick up one for yourself for $199 bare.
This is Spyder's all-new Mach Blue Goo. It's their high-performance lubricant that extends tool life in tough metal cutting. It's a thick paste that sticks to your bits and even overhead head surfaces. It's perfect for metal drilling, tapping, sawing, and more. It's non-toxic and easily cleans up with a rag or water. You can find it at your local Lowe's for only $9.98 in a 6 fluid ounce bottle.
Now, in case you missed it, this last Monday, Sarah and I once again went live for our monthly Tool Show giveaway event. We gave out 6 different gifts to people in our live chat, including a new Pro Soft Shell jacket from Blackladder, a new Skill PowerCore 20 circular saw, a bunch of Spider Pro accessories, several Ohio Power Tool $50 gift cards, and Milwaukee gear. And of course, at the end of the night, we randomly called a channel member who got to choose blindly from our 3 remaining tool shelves, each with over $2,000 in Pro Tools, Pro accessories, and even a pair of Keen boots.
Our winner was Paul, who won our Milwaukee shelf, which included a ton of M12 and M18 tools, a battery pack, Spider accessories, and more. Congrats, Paul.
Now, we still have 2 more shelves left. One's packed with all new Flex tools and another with DeWalt. Now, be sure to join us live for our next event for a shot at one of our smaller prizes, or join our channel for a shot at the big prize shelves yourself.
All right, let's cover a few tool videos that we found helpful this week, starting with Tim Johnson over at Shop Tool Reviews, who got his hands on the Bosch GSB 18V1330C hammer drill. That ridiculous model number refers to its claimed 1,330 inch-pounds of torque, which is no joke. It also has several appealing features like anti-kickback and an angle feature that lights up when you hold the drill at a predetermined angle. And of course, it boasts the Bosch bi-turbo brushless tech that somehow contains 0 turbos. To see if this should be your next hammer drill, head over to Shop Tool Reviews.
The DeWalt DWE 7485 came out 3 years ago, so it's not exactly new, but I'm a sucker for a good tool review. So when Jack published his review of this awesome little job site saw, I figured it was worth a watch. Now, the saw is a very portable 8¼ inch blade setup, which is a bit unusual. There was speculation over on Stewart's site, Tool Guide, that the blade choice was forced on DeWalt by new UL regulations at the time. But even with this smaller blade, it still has a 2 9/16 inch depth of cut at 90 degrees and a 1 3/4 inch at 45. Jack does a great job of taking you through each feature step by step and makes a great case for choosing this saw, especially when portability is important. To find out if the DeWalt might be perfect for you, head over to Summer Builds. I have no idea if that's how you pronounce that. It's British. Samara Ray. I don't know.
Rob Robillard is testing more tools this week. This time he's taking a closer look at an array of new high-powered LED job site lights from Metabo. Rob and I got to see these for ourselves at World of Concrete this year, and we're quite impressed with how durable and powerful they were. After a detailed review, Robillard seems to feel the same way. After testing them on the job site, Rob said that the trio of LED lights have found a permanent home on their work trucks. His only real complaint was with the runtime and need for slightly stronger magnets. If you're looking to improve your job site illumination, we suggest that you check out Toolbox Buzz first.
I can tell you wanted to say illumination. Clint has had mixed feelings about Richard over the years, sometimes putting out winners and sometimes not. So when they announced a new line of OPE, he was quick to put them to the test. Now, Clint was sent 4 new tools, including their 12-inch chainsaw, 14-inch string trimmer, 510 CFM blower, and a new hybrid Bluetooth job site radio. And while he said he's glad that Richard is expanding into OPE, this first round was not exactly what he's been looking for. There's actually a lot more to the story, which you can watch for yourself at Tool Review Zone.
I have made no secret of the fact that I am a huge fan of Todd and his channel Project Farm. Yes, he has his own line of coffee and I do drink it, which is why you shouldn't be surprised when I tell you to watch one of his videos even when it's about winches. We're talking about 12,000-pound rated winches from Smittybilt, Warren, Badland, Super Winch, Mile Marker Maverick, Zeke, and Rugsell. I recognize exactly 0 of those brands, and I doubt I'll ever have a need to own one. But come on, it's Todd, using the winches to pull the Farmabago, hooked up to a tractor, hooked up to a pickup truck. This guy knows how to test a tool. Even if you don't need a winch, I guarantee you'll enjoy watching Todd testing them at Project Farm.
March is Disabled Awareness Month, and Jonathan from Jonathan Katz Moses is celebrating by giving away $1 million in tools, and you can be a part of it. Helping disabled woodworkers enjoy the hobby unencumbered has been a passion of Jonathan's for a long time. In his recent video, he shared a personal story of his own that left him confined to a wheelchair for a year and a half at only 12 years old. That's one of the reasons he created the Katz Moses Disabled Woodworkers Fund, which raises money to help people get the tools and resources they need to grow their woodworking hobby, their passions, or their business. There are a ton of different ways that even you can be a part of it, And you can find out how by visiting Jonathan Katz Moses right here on YouTube.
Okay, it's time again for a Platinum Tool Deal.
Now, every week we get a unique coupon code from our friends at Ohio Power Tool that unlocks an absolute stellar deal.
This week, it's $50 off any $100 purchase of DeWalt tools or accessories.
So you can save up to 50% on a new tool from DeWalt. Now, the only rule is that it must be an in-stock item. And of course, the code's going to only work for 25 people before it's retired. So use it fast.
The code that you need is BABDEW. Good luck! Now we want to thank Skill and Spider who continue to support our show and our community of tool fans. Thanks, guys.
All right, if you can, do something kind for someone else this weekend, and Sarah and I will see you next week.